Hey, good morning, friends. So I hope to be super brief because I've got to get out the door for Mass. But I titled this something about my backwards thinking. I don't even remember what I just titled this and what I am training for. Earlier today, I shared a post that was one of the most incredible moments of my life. It was the moment that my high school basketball team won our state championship, and the photographer caught my sister and I embracing and celebrating. And the reason we were not in the pylon, incidentally, is because 2 games prior, my team did this big pylon, which I'm always skeptical of. And let me tell you, my sister was at the bottom of it, and she kind of got hurt. So anyway, it was my team is in the huddle on the ground. The camera captures us. And it got me thinking about what I was like when I was a competitive athlete. Why I was training, why I worked as hard as I did, the sacrifices that I gave up. And I will tell you right now with 100% certainty, I would not have traded any of it. But the reality is when you're pursuing any goal, whatever it is, it's going to mean sacrifice. It's going to mean giving something up. Some of the things I gave up while I was training for games, I gave up some time with friends because I had to be at practice. I gave up certain activities because I didn't want to get hurt. No joke, I didn't even go bowling while I was in high school because I didn't want to injure myself because I had goals to play in college and get scholarships, and I couldn't be injured. I gave up going out to parties, high school parties, because even though I had no intention of drinking, there was a guilt by association policy. So I couldn't be caught out at those places, and I sacrificed a lot of those things. And I don't regret them at all. But my point here is I did all of that ultimately to win a game, right? I did all this training and all this sacrificing for a game. And it really got me thinking about the time in my life when I wasn't taking care of myself after college. Why do I do the things that I do? Why do I get up and do a workout? Why do I pay attention to my nutrition? Why do I sacrifice a little bit of sleep so that I can take care of my body physically? Why do I do those things? I was willing to do so much for a silly game. Why won't I do these things to have a better life? I want you to think about that. If you are not taking care of yourself, why? Why aren't you doing it? Yes, it's going to require sacrifice. Yes, it's going to require a little bit of time. But what you're going to gain from it, you're going to gain energy to be able to do the other things better, so that the time that you spend doing those other things, you're going to be more alert. You're going to get more accomplished and more done. It's so that maybe, you're going to sacrifice a little time with family and friends, but the time that you do spend with family and friends is going to be that much greater. You're going to develop strength physically and emotionally. Guys, my physical strength is super important right now. And it's super important that I'm diligent about continuing to train. Because 1, I need the physical strength to play with my niece and nephew. But the reality is, my parents are getting older. My mother-in-law and father-in-law are getting older. Very likely, if my mother-in-law doesn't go to a nursing home, she's going to live with me and she's going to require some care. And I physically need to be strong enough to help take care of her. That's plain and simple. Right now, my parents are doing fine, but is there a point in their life where they might need physical help? Absolutely. If I was willing to train all of those crazy hours a day and sacrifice so much for a game, why can't I sacrifice 30 minutes a day now to better my life? To better the life of the people around me? I'm doing a quick time check because I do got to get out of here. Guys, I want you to think about that. If you are not taking care of yourself, why aren't you doing it? What is stopping you? What is getting in your way? What are you feeding yourself in your brain that is preventing you from starting to do something? For me, it was pride. I didn't want help. I didn't want somebody to help me figure out what I needed to do. For me, it was pride because my body couldn't do what it used to, and I was ashamed and I was embarrassed that I got to the situation that I was in, that I needed help to figure it out. Maybe it's time. You've got a busy, crazy schedule. I want you to figure out 25 darn minutes in your day that you can do this. I don't want you to do it alone. Guys, if you are ready to start to make a change, I need you to reach out to me. I need you to message me. I need you to put a comment in this that you're ready to do something. Let's talk. Talking is not going to obligate you to anything, but let's figure out why you're not living this big, amazing, fulfilling life that God put you on this earth to live. Let's get you the energy and the confidence and the discipline to move forward in all aspects of your life. I know this sounds like it's all about, fitness and nutrition, and it's important. When you start taking care of yourself, everything else begins to fall in place. You find clarity again, you find purpose again, you find passion, not just for working out, but for all areas of your life. Guys, I want 25 minutes from you. That's it. Give me 25 minutes a day, and we're going to figure this out together. I'm not trying to give you some cheesy sales pitch. I'm not trying to get you to buy something that you don't need. On top of that, guys, there's a ridiculous deal going on that's going to get you everything you need to start making steps towards your true and real transformation. And on top of that, I've got an incentive that basically is going to wipe out my commission on it. This is not about me getting a sale. This is about me paying forward what I've learned and how I've benefited through this stuff over the last several years. So reach out to me, message me, comment in here. Let's get you started. Guys, 25 minutes a day. Find 25 minutes a day. It's going to completely change your life. And if it doesn't, I'm going to make sure you get your money back on top of that. So don't make this about a cost thing. Let's get to the heart of what this is all about for you. Message me. I'm going to leave because I'm going to be late for mass. But I'm ready to partner with you on this journey. I'm ready to stand by your side. I'm ready to hold your hand. I'm ready to be your biggest cheerleader. I'm ready to be the shoulder to cry on when it gets hard. And I'm ready to take each and every step forward with you to reclaiming your life. All right, guys, you have a fantastic day. I look forward to talking to you soon.